All right. Hello. Hello to anyone watching. Um, Good to see y'all. Is this audio working? Properties, Kerbal. I'm trying to make sure you can hear the game. All right. Anyways, hello. I hope people are having a good day. So yeah, today we are going to be making a rocket to add more to our space station in orbit. And I'm quite excited for it. So let's just open up our save. And yeah, so if anyone has any ideas on this, like ideas what to make, what to do, that'd be great. I wish I had more equipment. This might just be like another, oh, it'll look cool. Ah, you can hear it now. It's always so loud on my end. Anyways, now look at our Kerbal Space Center. So the current mission is to get a rocket out to the moon, right? Out there, attach it, and then we have some crew and people need to bring back to Kerbal, and some space tourists that we need to deal with. Open Mooncrafts, and I think we're gonna edit this one. I don't know, what are we gonna call it? Like, I think having like a living area would be nice. Whoop. And then whoop. Actually, I need to reboot this, don't I? I actually think I'm going to keep this section here. I think this section's good. This like big monopropellant tank and adapter. I think this is a good base section to have. We can attach more things to. However, below it is where we have to start asking questions. Oh, that's really loud. There we go. That should be hopefully a touch better. Give me a moment. I'm a little worried my mic's quiet. It's quieter than it was yesterday. So I want to try to avoid that. Because I had some issues where my microphone was like set really, really low for no apparent reason. And that was not helpful. That was not conducive to having good volume control. So hopefully that should be a little better. Anyways, yeah. So I think this is gonna be I think it's gonna be like a habitat area. So I think we're gonna do Mun Space Station, living quarters. And then we're gonna save this to our Mooncraft section. We're gonna keep all the Mun things. Okay, so in here, I think this might honestly be a really easy piece to make here. I think it. Oh, do we have a better crew cabin? I don't think. Do I have a better crew area? I'd like to have a better crew area. I might have. Ooh, actually, you know what could be kind of fun? Putting this cupola module on there, just because it'd look cool. How many Kerbals? Gonna have the high visibility control room for orbital stations. Yeah, yeah. That's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah, we definitely want one of these. I think for our living area, that would be good. What I'm gonna do? Do I just put lander cans down and and make these the living space? I don't know. This. Like something like that maybe? Because each of these is 2, so this is 4 Kerbals in a pretty small space. And then... What do I want to put here? What do I want to put below? Okay, because one of the things that I do want is to have a grabbing unit. Because it's just becoming a really big issue to try and park things on the station without one. This is getting at least one of these. Why is it going in there? I think I'll put that lower down. Actually, wait, what if can I do? Rotate you around. You down again. That's not good. Better. All right, look at that. Kind of in a living area. So I think between the main section in the living area is where I'm gonna put the grabbing stuff. So let me see. So if that's kind of our viewport there, I think we'll put like some smaller units on the side, like here and here, kind of to act as, let's say you're looking at something and you want to mess with something small, you can do it. And then in other places, we're going to move you here. And then what am I going to do for the internal is the question, because we should have a decent transition between the two. We don't want it to just be whatever. Like something like that, maybe? Because I don't want to use the 2.5 parts. I just want to use the 2 parts. So we have the bigger service bays, but they're not really what we're looking for. Anything in aerodynamics? Ground. We might put some thermal systems on this thing. Maybe. Because I think, yeah, because this is, because this here is that methane fuel, which is really good in space. I can't use it too close to the ship, though, because they have a radiation warning. Come on, they're already in space. They can handle a little bit of... they can handle a little bit of radiation. It's fine. Okay, there we go. That's good. And then... mayhaps I put down... that would be a funny little piece of the engine nacelle. Nah. What might actually be good is what if we do... then we could do the crew cabin. Down a little bit. And attach that to that. Right? And then... we can set our grabbing unit, like, into that. Let me see. And then push it into the ship a little bit. Radiation definitely never hurt anyone ever. I know, yeah. Radiation is your friend, and it can never hurt you. In fact, it's yeah, it's just your friend. Yes, hello. Nice to see you here. Very lovely. So yeah, this is the current state of the rocket. If it'll let me put anything there. So yeah, this is what we look like right now. We've got big thruster banks down here. Yeah, we're besties. I know, I love it. So we have we have the big section down there. And this is the part that's going to be attached to the station here. All of this. And let's see. That cupola does not fit there is the problem. Or okay, no, it will fit something. I think it has to be small. Do I have anything small? Maybe use. Oh, you might work. If I do that, then can I put? Okay, that'll work. What we do need on here, though, before I forget, because it is kind of important, is a docking hatch. The last thing I made, I did not put a docking hatch in the other end, and it caused some problems. That's the takeaway is it caused problems. So I will need one over here, unless I can find a spot to put the cupola, like... Maybe if I try... Well, let me try something. I'm not going to give up yet. If I take you... actually, no, I want you to rotate. Ah! I want you to rotate over here. Yes! Okay, and then... Maybe we can, like, set it in here somewhere in a way that looks decent? Okay, wait, you know what could work well? I'm gonna take this off, but then, what I'm gonna do is put on a storage unit between the two, so it kind of bridges, like, oh no, I think that's better. Put this fuel tank. We always need more fuel storage, and nobody needs to know that it's, nobody needs to know that's fuel storage. They'll just think, oh wow, look at all that living space for these Kerbals. It's not always about realism. Okay, I think that's okay. Because you still kind of get the... Or you know the hard part is rebuilding the connection back. Let's see. Where's that adapter piece? I want this adapter piece, I think. No. Oh, come on. No OSHA in Kerberland. No, there is. I'm the OSHA and I don't care. Yeah, there is no OSHA. You just kind of do what you want and hope your rocket doesn't explode. It's quite simple, really. Okay, you know. Sometimes it works, sometimes it explodes. You live, you learn. Okay, I think... Do I need to rotate this back down? Because I'm trying to get the, another piece attached to this, and it's being a jerk about it. Okay, if I do that, and then I can do... Rotate on this piece, set it back where I want it, right up here. And then I have to take this piece, move it down, rotate it over, move back into position. This is a very cursed way to do this. Like, there's probably a better way, and I just don't know it. But you know, I think this works. I think for like a temporary little fix, I think this is a good solution. Let's just get that right in the center. Yeah. The engineering gets done, you make new rockets. Exactly. For the Kerbals who are still alive, a couple have died, I will say. It's very tragic. Very tragic. But you know, the science gets done. So in the end, does it really matter that a few Kerbals died in the process? It actually does. I've reloaded so many times because a Kerbal has either died and I like them, or just feel so bad about it. Like, no, Kerbal. So let's see. We need to put some RCS thrusters in the bottom here to give ourselves some control. Because right now the way the RCS is set up is we try and move, this back end will be flying around, and that's not great. Where's our root? Our root section's there. So I think what I'm gonna do is you autostrut. My heaviest part. Root. There we go. That'll be helpful. So, for those who have not played Kerbal before, rockets have a little thing called wiggle that can happen, and it's basically where the for whatever reason, because the physics engine for the game is a little funny, when rockets take off and move around, they kind of have a tendency to jiggle. And so one of the mods is a feature that basically eliminates that jiggle, which is really nice. Ooh. Look at that. That's kind of cool. Oh. So, like... Interesting. I've never actually had one of these grabbing units, so I don't really know how they work. Like, I don't know if they're controllable or not. Like, I don't know if they come out of the ship. I assume they do to some extent. But I don't know. They'll look cool. It'll be nice to have some control on it. We've already basically got all of our research equipment up there. And we're going to the MUN, so like the liquid and gas mass spectrometers. Neat grabby hands for Rocket. Yeah. Let's see. I do think I'll put a better antenna on this, like this high gain antenna. I think it'll be smart to give ourselves a little bit more power. Look at that. Look at that antenna. And the one thing we're missing, yeah, the one thing we are missing is solar panels. You can never have too many solar panels, really. You just add more and more and more. MOAR. I don't think I'm gonna make these the way I normally do. Normally I put a bunch of extendable ones out, but I think for this part of the station I'm just gonna do like they're permanently attached. What I need to do sometime is make like a really big arm for the station, right? It's basically just like I use a bunch of these structural pieces and then put a bunch of these solar panels out on it. Harness the sun. Yes. We will steal the sun's unlimited power for our own. For our own use. Our own grabby hands. Okay, this does need one more thing. Because I'm not making the same mistake I made last time. And that means it's getting a docking... Oh, spotlights. I will be putting some spotlights on this. Actually, wait. I'll put them here. That's better, so you can actually see where you're going. Oh. I didn't know this existed. The ladders. I just tried to make my own ladders and they fail pretty badly. Okay. Coupling. Clampotron. It's backwards. We just flip it around. Move it down a little bit. And look at that. One fresh docking port. That's one of my favorite ways to make them is to use this adapter and then docking port. I think they usually look really nice. Mark II Clampotron. What do you look like? Curious. Okay. Now how am I going to get this bottom piece attached? This is the hard part with putting docking ports on, is they a lot of times will cover up like an important segment and it just is a pain. Okay, grab you, flip you upside down. Get you down far enough, move over. Come on, globe, absolute, yeah. And I think I just need to rotate it slightly. Let's see, toggle that off. Turn. And then turn, and then... Oh, we're so close. Ooh. Ah! Okay, I like that. And then we're just gonna move it over a touch so it's centered. I don't want us to be off-center because that means anything I attach to this will be the slight angle that this is set at. So I want to try to avoid that to some extent. What is this Clampotron looking like? Open. Ooh. Interesting. Interesting. Lights on. Ooh. Anyways, or these are just like docking ports. I really don't know. This one. Anyways. Let's at least put you on. Do I want the engine? So, I've got an engine on the back of this thing here, right? This liquid fuel. And there's a tiny bit of liquid fuel in this module. And the question for me is, do I keep that on for docking, or do I entirely work off of RCS once you get really close? I think I'm going to leave it on until we get really close. Because then basically what we'll do is we'll spin this around and connect to that docking port. Anything else be good? Oh, yes. A better command and control section would probably be nice. This large reaction wheel. It just gives us more control, really. And we do like more control over our vessel. Don't want Don't want to have anything bad happen. Um, let's see. I think, where can I set these? Oh no wonder, I need that. If I set them here, I don't want 3, I want 4. I want 4, not 3. How rude. And then, oh, that's not good. Do I just set them in there? I don't like that. I don't know where I'm gonna put these. I need another set. And I don't know where they're gonna go. Yeah. Don't make Kerbal Jesus take the wheel. Ha. Let's see. Actually, no, you know what? I think I might use these place anywheres. See, you stacking capacity 2 for every that needs an RCS does it. Place anywhere 7 linear RCS for I see. I would like the slightly more powerful RCS. Actually, no. These are going to be offset slightly. Yeah. All the fraction. And we also have these Venor engines, which are kind of neat. They use the fuel, but are allowed to be, used in RCS, which is an altitude control thruster. Yeah, I probably don't need one. Nah, I should have one for this ship. I think I'm going to replace the engine. This engine block with that. Or wait, or should I actually put it on the ship? Because if it's an altitude control thing, then it should probably go on the ship, right? It should probably be like on the station. I think. Alright. Put the base on there, and I think we've kind of got what we're going for. We've got room in here for... How many Kerbals can those hold? I wish I had I wish I had newer command pods, but actual, not fuel tanks, not command and control. Because these crew cabins can hold 2, so 2, 4, 6, 8. And how much does a cupola hold? I wish I could use this on it. Actually, maybe I could. Wait. Give me a sec. Because I really, really like the I really, really would prefer to have slightly bigger section here. If I throw the Mark II on, how can I make that work? There's some adapters in here. Anything that's like a really simple adapter, not too crazy. Payload. Here. No. Okay, that's going in the right way, but it's very long. This is a little bit of like, do we want to take this really, really big segment or not? Let's see. I'm gonna try it really quick. Rotate around. Move all the way back down here. Grab this section, and then move this down to there. I wonder, then how does... and then we also need to rotate you like that so you're actually facing the right direction. And if we place that there, okay. I think that could be okay. Only issue is you almost need an adapter back, but this is fuel storage. Wait, can I put monopropellant in it? I can put monopropellant in it. All right, we're putting monopropellant in that. The more monopropellant, the merrier. And then we'll get our antennas on top, and then we get our very numerous RCS thrusters. Kaboom. Kaboom. Where are they? Ah, there we are. Command and control. That's right. so nice. I love being able to control my rocket. Can I place some? Oh, I can't place some down there. I think I will. I probably don't need this many. And maybe I'm compensating because I'm scared of the number of times we didn't ever have enough RCS power. But you know, we like to make these work. We like to take our chance on these. So yeah, we have our antenna arrays. I'm gonna tune down these RCS blocks a little bit before we go. I think that'll be a good idea because they're very powerful. We don't really need their full power. What we're doing. But I kind of like this. So this would be the attachment point to the station down here. We have an attachment point for anything else up here if we want to add to it. Oop. You need to move up slightly. Sorry, there's a bit of a gap there. Yeah, so I think, yeah, we're gonna take off. We don't need this segment. I think what we can do is, because we don't need this engine here, so I'm gonna take this engine out because we don't need it anymore. And because that's just gonna be attached to that, that's coming up. I think we can do this in one section. And then we need to build fairing. It needs to be fairly wide. We have quite a bit going on in this one. I like to keep them small. Is that enough? Does that get around the It does. Okay. That's what we like to see. That is what we like to see here. Close fairing. All right. That is slightly angled. I'm a little worried about that. I'm a touch worried that that's slightly angled. And I think it's because of how I attached that docking port. Let's just clean it up a touch. Yeah. Yeah, that feels better. That's a lot more. That's vertical. Okay. I think we're good to take off. Unless anybody has a unless anybody thinks we're missing something major, I think this is pretty good. This thing's all going to be controlled remotely. Because we basically need to ferry a bunch of people back. And I want to keep the engineer on planet, not put them out. I should probably hire some more. I should probably hire some more people sooner than later, some more Kerbals, so we can do a bit more. But when we get them back, we'll have a good pilot. Yeah. I think this is a good looking section. Is there anything fun that we could add? Like a cool little piece? Like, I don't know. Like, you can never have too many, you can never have too many fuel cylinders. We'll just put some more in there. Alright. Alright, utility. I don't think we have any big utility things we need to put on this ship. Yeah. Maybe we can pop down like a small ladder. Just in case. Give our Kerbals a little bit more room. Is there any other place to get on? Yeah, these are the only two places where you can get out of this ship. I don't think that's too bad. Cargo adapter. Where this thing isn't landing. If this thing landed, I'd be very concerned. I'd be very concerned if this thing touched the surface. We'll get a few more panels on here because you never have too much power generation. I think you can actually get to a point where you're burning a lot of important stuff, but it's fine. It's fine. All right, we got our panels. We have that set up. Let's make sure our staging is right. Real fast. Let's save it actually. Okay, so what we have here is a onion staging method, which basically means that as the outer tanks burn off, we drop them, and we just get lighter as we go up and up. So let's see, all those pop off, those pop off. And then that activates that engine, which is all the way up there. Okay. I really like to keep these bigger things manual like I have to manually decouple that to help prevent issues. But I think we're good. We have our crew set up. Cargo's oh, there's a cargo tab. I didn't know there was a cargo tab. To be honest, let's see. I don't know. We can put some extra solar panels in here, maybe. It's fine. I didn't know there was this tab. I learn new things every day. I learn new things every day. Uh, let's see. Anyways, anyways. I think we're good. This is where the fun begins. We gotta take off and get into space, which shouldn't be too hard. I've done this multiple times with this rocket. Just a different payload. So I think the goal is to get us into space and docked in like an hour and a half maybe, because well, I'd like to do it in 45 minutes. I think that's the goal here. In the next 45 minutes, get us landed, because we did take a little bit to actually build this thing. So I think I think what we're gonna do is try and get it landed, and then get those Kerbals back. So get it landed. I think we might do a mission, to the Mun and back, and then try and land, and that'll be what we do today. So I think, yeah, Space Station Edition. Landing, and we should have just gotten that. And return trip. Done. Okay, cool. We've updated the stream so you can see it. All right. Okay. SAS on. Stability assist on. We're drawing from these tanks, we should see how much they've got. And we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Aren't these things beautiful? The noise of the rocket, and I've got a visual mod. I'm trying to remember the name of it. This Black Rocks is a cloud. It's oh, I'd have to look it up. It's basically the one that gives you the nice engine plumes. I should really put that into like the description or something, so people can look at it. But it's basically this cool mod that makes it to where you can better see what's going on. Oh, you are on the wrong thing again. Methyl locks, thank you. Don't be burning all of our oxidizers. I don't want to make the same mistake as last time. Okay, cool. That's burning the methyl locks properly this time. So yeah, I've also got some mods that give us more fuel sources to play around with, which are very fun. So we have liquid methane and oxygen, which is a very, very lovely thing to have. And in addition to that, we've got our regular liquid fuel oxidizer mixes on the rest of the rocket. And basically, as soon as we run out of that liquid fuel, we jettison the tank, and we keep on moving. 3, 2, 1. Now, we jettison those back 2 tanks. They fall behind us. We're significantly lighter, and we have so much more delta V to work with. Yeah, you can ignore them. They're not really important. They'll either burn up or break up, or hit the ground really hard. They're Kerbals. They don't care. Anyways, we're going to want to start trying to turn a little bit more at this point, because we are starting to get out of the atmosphere, and we want to start moving sideways. I think that's going to be the next course of action. Oh, and if you see down here, it kind of shows our heading. I need to burn a little bit off to this side, because we're running into a problem where we're going to have a large inclination coming out of the atmosphere, and that just makes it harder for us to do our maneuvers once we actually get into space and into the mun. All right, I think we're good to start burning at 45 degrees now, without fear of us falling over. Okay. And once we get out of atmosphere, I'm gonna break off this fairing because that's basically just dead weight, and we can pretty safely burn without worrying about it too much until we. Oop. Yeah, we can basically just burn without having to worry about it. Okay, that's where we want to be, right there. Yeah, we definitely have enough speed to get above the Kármán line, so at this point, it's go sideways. At this point, it is move sideways as fast as you can. All right. That map menu of our apoapsis point, we want this number to go up. We want the seconds to apoapsis to go up as much as we can before we run out of our liquid fuel oxidizer. Because the methane LOX tank, it has more fuel. It has more delta V. The issue is that it simply isn't as powerful. We can't do the same things we're doing with our other tank in it. However, yeah, because these thrusters are fairly fuel inefficient as far as things go. They're mostly meant to get us moving quickly. But once we're moving quickly, it gets a lot better. Oh. So yeah, because we accidentally used up a little bit of our oxidizer into this back section here, we're going to be moving that over to get into space. Okay. Drop those off. Just on our methane tank now. Thankfully, yeah, we're able to get really, really far with this engine. As you can see, our apoapsis is already going up. So I think we're going to try and circularize now. Get ourselves in a good position. And where's the mun at the moment? There's the mun. Now, this is a nice space to have an apoapsis. Now, basically, getting in the orbit, we burn up, right? And then you almost kind of want to burn towards the planet to create. You basically want to burn towards the planet to some extent. Because what that does is it adjusts your momentum so you get a more elliptical orbit rather than this oblong shape here. But I'm feeling really good about this. Let's see. And if we do run out of methyl LOX and we need to switch to something else, we do have our. We're out of atmosphere. We can jettison this. Decouple. Wait. Fudge. Oh no. I may have clicked the wrong thing. I may have clicked on the stack separator instead of the protective shell and decoupled our rocket. Well, that's very fun. I'm not at all annoyed. Okay. Well, we'll just do it again. It's not that bad. We go up and we go down. Rockets. It's not that difficult. It's only rocket science. No one ever said rocket science was hard. You just slap a couple boosters on there and you go up. All right. SAS on. I know everything else is good. We just need to change you to methyl LOX instead of methyl LOX. To max. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. Burn, baby, burn. Oh gosh. Bloody. Sorry about that. Anyways. So you can hear the rocket again. Anyways. We take off. We keep an eye on our fuel contents in these outer tanks. We can get our onion staging out. And let's go. Now, I want to try, yeah, the goal is to try and angle this over as far as you can, as early as possible, to try and start getting your circularization, which is hard because the faster you're going, the more air you'll catch and the more likely you are to flip over and kind of just, which is bad. Means you have to restart the mission, which is notably not good. However, we have our good fuel oxidizer burning. We're not eating into the methalox too early, unlike last time. So that's good. That's the one to take off. But you can kind of see it here. If you look close, when I move, you can see how these move separate of the frame. Yeah, that's the silly, funny, hope it's gonna hit. They're not gonna hit. Fancy. That's what I was talking about with the Kerbal rocket physics, how they kind of move around. It's very funky. I think around 40,000 meters we're going to start really moving over to the side. Atmosphere drops off a lot. Actually, wait. Game is loud for me. Apply, accept. But yeah, for anyone watching, is the sound good? We're not having any like issues with hearing one thing too much over the other. I assume we're not, but I always like to ask to make sure. Because it can sometimes be a little bit of a funkiness, a little bit of an issue. So, yeah. But you should be able to hear the game. Burn over to the side. Yeah, we're kind of the same thing going on as we had last time. We need to burn to the side a little bit. All right. Move to the side. To the side. All right. Cool. Once we get to the Carmen line, we're going to jettison the right thing this time. We're going to make sure we have Airstream Protective Shell. And we're going to get to our point, and then we're going to deploy it. I don't want to repeat. Okay. I think 70,000 meters is also okay. I usually like to be further up. We deploy that. It breaks away, and we're that much lighter. We're also that much wobblier. You can really see the jiggle now. If I move around, you can really start to see oh wow, that thing's wobbling a ton. I'm sure that's fine. It's not fine. Ah! Ah! Okay, that's not fine. And see, this is the issue with the engine wobble. It can make it very, very difficult to steer properly because of it. Okay. Come on, let's just stabilize out a little bit. Stop being so funny. Oh, dear. We're getting a lot of torquing. Okay, we're gonna temporarily stop our thrust once these tanks burn off. Jettison them, and then start moving forward again. Okay. Oh no, yeah, no wonder it's being so bad. We're getting so much jiggle, it's messing with our gimbal. Anyways. Same drill as last time. We need to circularize our orbit. So this is always the longest part of the mission. And docking. This and docking is usually the hardest part of any mission because we just have to wait here. We can't really speed it up. The game doesn't like speeding up while we're under burning, while we're burning. So there's that. So you kind of got to be careful with it. Let's at least get our... Let's get some of our smaller solar panels out. Extend. Extend. Because we do be liking that solar power. Yeah. And we also do need the power to keep our liquid methane and oxygen from burning off. It is, in fact, an issue. What I might do is try and transfer all of it to a single tank to try to avoid it all burning off from once. Like I'll select these two. I'll pin this and I'll pin this. And we want to only take out from this tank, load the other one. And basically all this does is make sure that when we actually need to store our fuel, it's not as bad. Okay, because yeah, it should be taken from this because this one has priority. Yeah, okay. Apoapsis. Alright, I'm gonna burn down a bit more. Where's the sun? There's the sun. Whew. Yeah, look at that wobble. Good, we do have power generation. We like that. We like that. Let's see. Okay, we have fuel. We have our... Okay, yeah, that was monopropellant. And that's a crew cabin. Okay, so we've got a lot of monopropellant on this thing. A little bit of extra fuel. Okay, and I think this is a regular fuel tank. That's a regular fuel tank, yeah. So, how are we doing? How close are we? We're very close. So, yeah, my favorite little tool is this orbital info, where you get to see the periapsis and apoapsis. And it is super helpful to be able to use that. To be able to like, okay, that needs to be about 80,000 kilometers for us to be safe and not worried about crashing into the planet, which is bad. Because right now, if we were to try to get close, all that would happen is we catch the atmosphere and we whoop, whoop, whoop on in, which is obviously not really the goal. It's really not the goal. The goal is to have a functional rocket. It's point really far down, I think, at this point. The apoapsis will be fine. Which means we get to our periapsis faster. Okay. And I honestly think the apoapsis is in a really nice spot because the mun's right there. So we'll be pretty far out when we actually have to do our burn to the mun. Which, speaking of which, we can actually do now. Now that we're in position. 15 seconds. Okay. See, I wish would calculate the burn properly for that engine. It really doesn't. Hey, okay, that's nice. What if I... Can we get a little bit closer, maybe? That's an okay encounter. Issues I do want us to be actually touching it. Oh, okay. I like that. We're very much in her grasp now. If I change you to Methalox. Okay, it's because the only thing we have. Yeah, okay. Maneuver node. So I'm not really sure exactly how I'm gonna do this maneuver because I don't know what's the delta V on this? And we need to do actual math. Um uh 300 kilonewtons. How much does this thing weigh? Uh how can I get our mass? Here it is. Our current mass. So this is 300 kilonewtons of thrust. And our mass is. I want the mass. Show me the mass. Start 99 tons. Okay. So if we're at 99 tons and we get 300 kilonewtons, that's in tons. Oh my gosh. Okay. Give me a second. Wait, I need to do actual math. 99 tons, 99 T2, uh, so around, I'm just gonna do 90,000 kilograms. 90,000 kilograms, we have 300, so for 90,000 kilograms, and we have 300 kilonewtons of force. We can divide that by 1,090. Because that's specific impulse. Well, that's the amount of time we can run it. So if it's 90, and then divide that by 3. I think this needs to be a 30-second burn. I'm estimating here. I'm doing a little bit of guesswork. Because I don't know. I guess the one thing I can do is I try to change the thrust limit. Did that change it? Yeah. I think it's around 30 seconds of burn time. Because if we have 300, because this has, where is it again? The max thrust 300 kilonewtons, right? And assuming we're getting 300 kilonewtons on our engine, divide by that. I think it's 30 seconds. I'm doing a bit of hand wavy math here. I'm saying it's 30 seconds. All right. She's gonna be a long bloody burn. It's probably gonna be longer than 30 seconds. But you know, I'm gonna stick to what I had. 17, 16. Okay. Burn stab assist, so we keep on our trajectory and don't try and move with the maneuver node wants, because I've never had that help. And just burn, burn, baby, burn. 2G compatible, 2G, yeah. The station will have so much when we actually get there. Okay, cool. That one got used first. And then I'm going to use U next, so we only have to actually use the cryogenic storing for that tank, because we can turn cooling off, so we don't need that tank's cooling. And then assuming we can get all of the jet contents out of this tank, we only have to use this tank's cooling. Oh, we should have started like a minute. I did not do that right. What's its thrust outputting? 300, okay. Yeah. Oh gosh, okay, we need to start like a minute ahead. My gosh, that's 700. It'll be fine. This is the most brute force part of the trip. where we have a lot of room for kind of whatever. Whew. Okay. You've cleared out all of other tanks. It's just you now. We should have enough. I'm getting a little worried because I don't have a Delta V marker. Worst case scenario. Worst case scenario is we detach everything and we flip the lander around and flip it to face back the main thing, and then we have an engine. But I think we'll have enough. At least to I know we'll have enough to get there and catch our orbit, and I think we'll have enough to actually reorient ourselves. Because this is a huge burn, but once you actually get in there, it's only going to be a few hundred meters. And then meters a second. And then once we actually get in there, adjust our orbit to get it polar, wait until we have a good meeting point with our other with our other rocket on the Mun. And our space station on the Mun. Choose, where is it? There's the Mun. Yeah, we have our very lovely space station here that we're adding to. And so I'm quite excited. All right, we're almost done with our burn. A little behind schedule, but you know, if it works, it works. All right, we are now. Are we? Oh, we're not in trajectory to catch them on. That's a problem. Okay. That is a bit of a problem because we do kind of need to catch it. Turn back. Turn forward. Oh, no, I just. Okay, cool. We're going to catch it there and then add maneuver here. Burn retrograde. Then we're orbit on the bottom. Okay, cool. Okay, so then once we get here, yeah, we're basically just going to burn retrograde. I usually like to stay as far out from the planet as I can when I'm doing this, especially the Mun. Because what it means is that when I actually try and readjust to that polar orbit, it'll save us a ton of time long term. So, on that note, we should probably get ourselves aligned. We only have this tank holding Methalox, so this is the only tank we need to cool. That should save us a lot. And I think we're about good to go. I think we're about ready to get out to the Mun. Oh, hola, hello, how are you doing? How are you doing, Jason? I hope your day is going well. We have our new rocket extension here. And also Haven Stranger. You've been around a lot. We've got our... It's going chill. That's good, yeah. We have our new station segment right here. Got some cupolas. You have some grabbing units on it. Some actual, like, places for crew to stay. Some more power and monopropellant storage, because you never have enough monopropellant. And as of right now, we're heading off to the Mun. So, and we actually have our docking ports done right this time. So we will be able to dock to the main ship and not have to worry about losing it all. Are you? And I think you can control from this cupola. Yeah. So that means that even if we do detach, we can actually control from this segment, which is something we should have put on the other one. Because this is all remote controlled right now. In the meantime, we should probably get to the burn location. Isn't going to be as bad like the last one. I think I'm going to do 15 seconds before, 15 seconds after. But yeah. Now the fun part is getting there. Which, thanks to the wonders of time warp, doesn't take that long. And I really hope we don't go into the shadow of the... We're going to go into the shadow of Kerbin, I see. What's our battery power at? Fine, our battery power is fine. Okay, good. That was the hope. We didn't want to burn off our methalox. It's important that we don't. Here we are. The mun! So what we're going to do here is circularize our orbit at our apoapsis point, furthest south away from the planet. We're going to get our orbit moved around to be a polar orbit. And then from there, sorry, a little tired. Not really a great way to do that. So kind of an inclination. Yeah, we're just basically going to burn back, get ourselves in orbit, and work from there, step by step. Now, plan, slow down, apoapsis, slowest point, get ourselves into a polar orbit, and then get ourselves in position to catch up with the space station. Get ourselves to our burn time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So I really need to start taking notes on how long it takes to actually do this burn. This is like 112, 110 burn timer. And it took about... That's fine. And it took about like 20 seconds. So I don't know. I'd say like for every 60 meters of delta V, it's around 10 seconds. That's a rough estimate. Yeah. That inclination down. We're in retrograde. Yeah, we'll have enough liquid methane to get close. We do need to drop it off once we get close because it ends up being like ineffective. But other than that, oh, we need to get this orbit smaller. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Let's try and get them in the same inclination in this. Boom. Burn out. Get a little bit closer. It gets really funky because with some of the orbital stuff. So I think we get here to this periapsis point, right? We're going in this direction. And then we add our other maneuver. We don't want to be too close. We want to give ourselves... I know it's going to be a huge expensive inclination change. I am aware. I mean, like, I thought about, because I could do, like, delete that. Because I thought about doing potentially this, which might be a little bit better if I do it from the apoapsis point. I'm just a little worried about it. Let's see. Because we're not in the optimal direction. We really want to be orbiting the mun the other way. And we're not. Just not helpful for this. It's very easy to lose the planet with what we're doing. No, I need to go this way. Out. Oh, I don't think this is better. I think this is worse. I think the other one was around 200 meters. This is around 300 meters. I think this is a worse system. I go away. Maneuver 2. Come on. Removable. Periapsis. Add maneuver. Change the inclination. Okay. Our inclination's almost in the right spot. Let's see. Okay. So, I want to try and use less personally. Ah! My finger slipped. If we put this there, move us around. I think that's okay. Yeah. We're just gonna. Whoop. Yeah, because look at how much further that out is on the Apple apps. This is going to be, yeah, is significantly cheaper. Let's just do this. Because it is a total readjustment of our orbit. I'm going to redo the node because I think that one has us going in the opposite direction, which is not great. Pull that down. Pull us in. Pull us in. Orbit out. Pull it in. Adjust our positioning so we're at the same inclination to the mun. Lovely. All right, I think that's pretty good. A cheaper with, yeah, a better launch window. I really should try and do that more. But to be honest, I kind of pack these things with so much fuel. I'm just like, yeah, a little hand wavy on the amounts, but it's fine. If it works, it works. I need to check a thing really quick. I'll be right back. All right, okay. I'm back. All right, okay. So yeah, I think this is gonna be a decent node. You're right. I really should plan these out more. The launch window is actually fine, in my opinion. We are pretty far back out here when we got to do it. It was really more so getting the polar orbit start that would have made our life significantly easier. So okay, so this is 50. So I'm assuming for around every 50, ain't no school like old school, ain't no kill like overkill. Exactly. This is a quote from somebody else, what people attribute to me at this point for the amount I've said it, is if brute force doesn't work, you clearly aren't using enough. And I agree with those words. Sometimes there's a time for finesse. But if brute force isn't working to finish a project, you clearly are not using enough brute force. Okay. So let's see. We have. So if we're assuming 10 seconds per 50, that's around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 50 seconds. So 25 seconds before the node, I think, is when we're going to want to burn here. We'll definitely continue doing this math as we go, but I think for a easy kind of thing to work off of, that's a good place to go. Node and go. And then we burn, baby, burn. Maximum solar power. I think these are getting maximum. Yeah. Oh wow, that generates a lot. So look at these kilowatt hours. This has 2 more panels and generates more than double. Okay, I definitely think. Used to say, don't force it. Use a bigger hammer. Real. Yeah. Okay. I think we might do 9 seconds instead of 10 seconds. Just refine it down for this engine. Get it where we want it. But we'll see. We'll see. All right. Coolio. You set as target. All right. What I will do now that we're actually here. Oh, wait. I want to get us. I'd rather be on the outside of that orbit. Thrust limiter. There we go. And so now, yeah, we're gonna place a node, add maneuver, and we're not gonna pull ourselves in that much. We are gonna pull ourselves in enough that any sufficient retrograde. We are gonna pull ourselves in enough that basically any sufficient what's the right word? Oh, that any place where our two probes get close enough to each other, we have a very easy way to actually get to it. We're not trying to worry too much. That doesn't even make sense. Wait, yeah, we need to be on maneuver. I put it on retrograde, like it was going to go to the right retrograde. No, it needs to be in the maneuver node. And we wait. I'm going to click RCS on. We have a bunch of it. Might as well. Yeah, the RCS is really powerful on this thing. It ends up pushing us around, especially these big boys. I'm going to limit them more. Then unless you have so much power that they can be limited a ton. Oh, it's chilly. It suddenly got cold. Must be a gust outside the house. Okay. Well, we're time warping. I'm gonna put in a sweatshirt because it's cold. Yeah. 20 North American viewers. How's your day going? We got a bunch of snow recently, especially if you're in the Midwest. Great Lakes, Canada, and the Northeast. We got a lot of snow. I hope you're enjoying it. Slender back up. Only a couple seconds before the node for this one. Ignore this. This is all wrong. Okay. Right where we want it. And now, the boring part. Now the boring part of the mission. Wait for a good window. And hope we get one quickly. Yeah, we're definitely getting closer. The goal is to have one where both of those are like right next to each other. Like that. Perfect. Oh, within 4.4 kilometers. That's pretty hot. That's pretty hot right there. Let's get through this next encounter. This intersect one. And then I'm going to work on this intersect because this is absolutely perfect. That's like exactly what we want, and we got it so quickly. I'm very happy if you can tell. Okay, now we just need to refine this node because this is very hot. This is very good. So add maneuver. And basically, we're just going to try and fine tune this node to try and bring our speed down. 1, 1.3, 1.1, 1.6. Okay, and then we kind of get up close. We're like, okay, what's we too fast? We're too slow, and in this case, we're a little too fast. We move over. I think the inclination slightly off. So we go over, we adjust our inclination, get it as close as we can. 1.3 might be what we're getting. I'd really like that to be a bit better. What's the issue? I think we might need to go a touch faster. Oh, I wish we'd stop moving. Actually see what I'm doing. Bring that all the way down. Because that's 3.1. 1.1, alright. I try to keep it within a kilometer. I'd rather, and I generally prefer to be within a couple hundred meters. Which I know is like wishful thinking most of the time, but it really does make it easier. Okay. 33.8 meters a second difference. That's okay. That is okay. And then once we actually get there, like we're here at maneuver, at this point, I'm going to try something I don't normally do. Once I get to a spot, I usually fly by ear, just kind of play by ear. I think I'm going to actually try and adjust our orbits to the same spot once we're really, really close. Yeah, let's see. I might not do this. I don't think I'm going to do this last one. Yeah, just do the one node there. Okay. Why don't you pin the encounter? Why don't I pin the encounter numbers? Huh? Confusion? Oh. I didn't know I could right click it. Once again, you learn something new every day. Let's see. All right. I like the looks of that. I like the looks of that. Let's slow down so we can actually get into our maneuver. And we're gonna time warp our way over. Okay. Okay. I'm in the right spot. We get over this. This is only gonna be a couple seconds of burning. Even for this engine. You can push it. Now you know. Yeah, now I know. Clearly you know more about the intricacies of this game than I do. Makes tweaking the notes. Yes, I was always worried about that. That was something I wish I could do. And now I learned I can do it. That's very nice. Yeah. But yeah, I'm very happy I got chat working. I hope you can read chat decently well. Because we spent a while getting that done. It's kind of funny how we did it. Yeah, the way we literally just chroma keyed out the color we didn't want to get the chat to work properly. It's very fun. Very funny. Alright. Burn. I think I'm gonna do that thrust limiter down. I really don't want that thrust to be that fast. Because this is a very fine maneuver to get this encounter correct. Shorts. Okay. Oh no. This is not good. Enable crossfeed. Oh no. I don't have thrust. Okay. RCS. Docking mode. Where all all the way on. You gonna work? Okay. It was a little silly, but it worked. Okay. Okay, now the hard part. This is so dumb. Okay. Let's decouple that so you have less to work with. Get out of docking mode. We need, where is our target? Rendezvous. Look at target. Target is over there. How long till 0.2 kilometers, 4 minutes. Okay. Get us over to retrograde, please, and thank you. So we don't want to slow down when we get there. Yeah, that's facing the target. Okay. I'm gonna turn that light off so I can see my screen better. All right. So we should be approaching it sooner than later. Right now our separation is 8 kilometers. That's a little hard to see. And apparently I'm supposed to have a... actually, I wonder. Apparently I'm supposed to have a thing that like shows the... that makes the other vessels show up on my screen with a little like marker. And I don't know where that is, to be honest. Like I don't see it in any of the settings. Okay, so distance, I'm gonna wait till we're in about a kilometer. Because we'll be able to see each other. Bloody saves, throwing me off. Okay, that's where I want to be. Look at target. It's over there. Can I see it? Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it right there. All right. That's right. RCS, docking mode. Jeez. Okay. Okay, let's get us pointed in the right direction. No, bloody. Okay. I'm so glad I put such an unholy amount of monopropellant on this thing. Oh, you've been playing console, yeah. Understandable. Okay, I think we've done it. So we are gonna need to do is flip this thing around. Docking mode off. RCS off. You're just gonna throw us. 3, 4, 5, and then slow down. You honestly do actually learn quite a bit about like how mass gets thrown around in this game, like when you're turning using your ship. it will take the same amount of time to start turning as you started turning. And you got to be aware of that. So, crew hatch, lights on. Actually, we should turn lights on anyways. And I don't know why it says undock. I don't think we're docked to anything. Control from there. We want to have that view. And I think we're going to try and hook up to that node. RCS on, docking mode on. Okay, good. That's the right forward. That's what I wanted. Down. So actually, I've gotten a lot better at using the nav ball. So basically, that's where we're aiming. We want to try and keep that relatively close to try and get that in the right spot. So back a little bit, but this is going much better than last time. I can say that with confidence because I kind of have an idea of what we're doing. And maybe I'll ship up another one of these and put it backwards for funsies. I don't know yet. All right. Okay. Burn up a little bit. Want to be real slow. Real slow. I wish I could look from this view, to be honest. I don't know if there's a way to, but it would probably make my life a lot easier. I will say, I know some people don't like to dock in this game, but doing a good docking maneuver feels so nice. There we go. Look at that. We just gotta give him a minute. SAS off. We kind of want to let these things figure out themselves. Yeah. One of the issues I sometimes run into when docking is the SAS is on, and the ship won't actually let itself fall down enough to hit the other docking hatch. Ooh, close call. We got it oriented how I want it. Look at that. Look at that. A new space station segment. I'm very happy. I'm very happy. Look at that. Right on time. Right. Okay. And we did that in like between hour 45 minutes. That was the goal. That was the goal. So despite having that one restart, I think got away pretty well. So the next course of business here, we need to get this lander piece moved around. Phoebe, where are you? Yeah, we have like a researching stuff going down there. It's pretty cool. Is that we need to send some Kerbals down to the surface and then back up. Where is she? Agree, Carmen. Is she in here? Yes. Transfer crew. Transfer. And she's going to go to this, pilot it around. And we're just going to attach this down here, basically. And then we're going to use her, take the lander down, go to Alpha Site, pick up all of the lovely information we need, and I think I'm going to send the scientist down too. For that, we're going to pick up all the information we need, get some samples to bring back the Kerbin, and then work from there. So see, control from here. And then decouple that. There we go. I know this station has its ability to have more segments added to it where it wants to, and I will put out those panels when I get back. I kind of forgot. I think I'm going to park this back on the ship and use the restroom, and then we'll work from there. Oh. Oh no. This thing doesn't have any mono repellent in it, does it? Because I used it all on the why is it taking mono repellent from that first? I'm a little annoyed about this. Can't tell. Let's see. You set as target. Aim towards target. And activate engine. Very, very light burn towards it. I think some people call it the Lounge method. This particular thing, but it's fine. It basically just means we go towards our target very quickly. Okay. I feel so safe right now. You know, like, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. This ship, very slowly, very carefully, spin her around. Oh, oh, Kerbal Space Stations, my beloved. Always known for being so good at whatever you do. Just this. I wish they were more rigid. Punk. Okay, well, this settles down. Okay. Anyways, well, that settles down and stops being all over the place. We are actually going to do I'm going to use the restroom real quick. And then I think I'm going to do the Mun landing. Yeah, I'm very happy with how this came out. All right. I am back from my restroom break. Hope everyone had a good time watching the station slowly stop shaking. I'm very happy. I think I'll add the next one over here, and it'll be like a solar cell area for this thing. Yeah. Oh, so much fuel storage, so much spare fuel, which is always great, and monopropellant. As soon as we get drilling systems, we'll start going down to the moon. I'll get a new lander over. We'll go down to the moon and start mining out materials to bring back to the lander, the station. And then from there we can really start working on things like interplanetary travel or intrastellar travel if you want to use funny inter, which is fun. All right, transfer crew. Transfer to. Oh, it's full. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because we have the other. Let me just. Because we have. Oh yeah, so we have Lufrey because there's our pilot. No, because Bobson's our pilot. Transfer. Lufrey needs to go into the lander can. You. And then we need to transfer. Lufrey goes in there, and then where's our other? Is that you? Yeah. Transfer you into here. Okay. Cool, because that's all 3 Kerbals we have in this particular spot. And what I want to do is take our scientists down to the surface with some of these EVA. Do I have any EVA things? I might not have brought any EVA experiments. That is a little dumb. Okay, this is full. Monopropellant. Oh, we should fill up with that with monopropellant. Boom. I don't want to pin that. I was kind of hoping it let me transfer monopropellant. Ah, there we go. Okay, so that's pin. So we're getting our monopropellant out. We need to transfer crew. Oh, research stop yet, no scientist present. Yeah, we'll have to get that figured out. But there's some science in there. We like that. There's basically some just ticking science, which is pretty nice. Although I think we're going to bring it back to the surface with this one. Okay. Once our lander has its monopropellant, we're going to take off. Boom. Boom. Right. Control from here. And then undock from the station. Look at that. So cool. Okay. Our target location is Alpha Site here. So I think we're going to go over here, and then we're going to adjust our orbit from there. Because we're going in this direction means we should, yeah, like that. Oof. We have more than enough fuel, but it's always such an expensive maneuver to pull off. I never like it. This should be good. I think I'm going to do this for now. And then once we get closer, we're going to basically burn retrograde really, really hard from there. Yeah, so our Apple Apps is basically on top of the node. All right, SAS on. Don't want to use RCS. Bit of those into position. Maybe it would be better to take Phoebe on the mission, but it's too late now. Mainly just because she has the, she's got a few extra abilities, which is nice in this pilot, but we ride with our pilot and our scientist. And yeah, it'll be good for him too, because he'll get back on the bun. Some more experience. Oh, I should probably turn that all the way up. Alright, 1 minute of burn time. It's not that bad. Well, that's right. We still need to get that fixed. I'll have to do that at the, we don't have an engineer. I'll have to do that back at the thing. We lost one of our antenna, which is a little bit of an issue, though. We have a pilot right now, so I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to put one of these away for now. I like how they're called interstellar solar generators. Just such a name for solar panels. That also might be the mod name, but I don't care. 4, 3, 3, 2, 1. Burn. Goodbye, station. To the moon's surface we go. Oh. Okay. So we're on our way down. I think I'm only going to do one more mud mission until I get more science unlocked. Which I might just do in my own time because that does take a hot minute and it's not very fun to watch, I'll be honest. But at least some of the more grindy science. But okay. Do you get all the science in the Kerbal Space Center? Did I get if you mean if you're asking if I have everything unlocked, no. And I've also got a lot of mods installed for this game. I've got a lot of mods installed, so it probably does not look normal. Well, it definitely doesn't look normal. But yeah. Let's see. Because I have a negative each building. Oh, no. I have not. Oh, wait, I didn't know. That means a set of science featuring. Yeah, how much is it? Just curious. Like, that means science for each building. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Gets you the... Okay. Yeah, I think it'll get me a couple things. Not a crazy lot, but it will get me something. Because I do have most of the early game stuff unlocked. Adjusting our orbit to come down on Alpha Site. I always forget that the moon turns. That the moon rotates. It's a problem. It's like, oh, it'll be fine. I'll just keep on going, keep on going. We won't have an issue. And then I actually get there and it's like, oh no. Where I was planning to land here and it moved. But okay, that's cool. Yeah. I did not know about that little Easter egg. That is very fun. Brigade status nest. Okay, I'm gonna over ourselves a bit more. We're gonna get a bit closer. Okay. Yeah, we are coming in a little hot. I'll be honest. Yeah. And we slow down. Yep. There we go. I like this. Right on top of Alpha Site. It's just you. Alright, yeah. Yeah, the goal is to try and land on top of it, because I really don't want to have to go through the effort of sending my Kerbal out. They have to come back. It's a huge back and forth thing. Okay, so I'm just gonna burn, like... Basically, we really need to get ourselves moving in this direction a little bit, but, yeah. Okay. Ah, oh dear. Okay. Fly, yeah, because we just need to turn ourselves around. We went a little too far. Okay. Do you, oh, you were trying to, yeah, I was trying to land to the same site, yeah. Do you have the craft, I'm about to have it targeted. This target. Yeah. I'm trying to, yeah. I don't really know the best stuff for trying to land at a specific site. I do just kind of eyeball it. Oh no, yeah, I definitely use. Oh no, I definitely use my nav ball. Don't get me wrong. Definitely use nav ball. Um, yeah, no, I've gotten better at actually using nav ball for docking, which has improved my gameplay a ton. You want to keep your prograde vectored. You want to keep your prograde vector on the target until you get within a. How close are we? We're kind of close. Okay. Yeah, retrograde. Yeah, I got you there. I got you there. And getting down's always the hard part, from my experience. And especially once you get down here, you've got to be going so carefully with it. Are we within 8 kilometers? No, one thing that I have seen that helps is making sure that you set the surface speed, and not just the target, because it takes into account the orbit of the planet. I think it's pretty nice. Okay. How close are we? Very close. You're playing chicken with the ground, and the ground ain't gonna flinch. Yeah, yeah. You know. We make it work. We make it work. Look, if I hit the ground with something hard enough, the ground will flinch. You just gotta be doing it right. Okay. Okay. I want to get us below 50 meters a second at this point. A little hot. We should be able to start seeing the other craft soon. It's definitely an older one. Developed it a long time ago, but kilometer. I think I'm gonna just burn retrograde at this point. Not a lot I can do because I do need to get my my turning around a little bit. Ah, there it is. There it is, right there. All right. Sorry, I'm focusing a bit here, but oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? It's so beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, absolutely brilliant. I'm not that far away either. Oh, you're gonna get to see one of my old ships. That's gonna be interesting. All right, Bob. Let's see. Good, you've got EVA. Boop. All right. Well, let's do all the important things. Take surface sample, EVA report. Don't need one. We've already got one from one. Yeah. So right now we're in the Midlands. We definitely need some from some other locations. We can get those later. In the meantime, we need to go and get that. Look at me, thinking this thing would get us off the planet. Let's see. Let's get nice and close. Um, oh, great. All right, let's see. What kind of did this thing have any fuel left? Yeah, look at how little fuel this had left. I really just yeah. All right. Crew report. Yeah, no. Okay. Review stored data. What do we got here? Keep that. Okay. All right. I think that I wish we had more from this. We're just gonna take data. Let go. And we'll let alpha site be. I think when I eventually get mining stuff down, I might put one there. On alpha site, depending on how I'm feeling. Could be neat. I don't know what this name is. I think I might have just typed in random letters. Oh, it's upside down. That's funny. It's like upside down and backwards. Anyways, we have our data. I don't think... I mean, maybe I could go into a crater or something, but like... We're fine. I don't really want to waste any more fuel on the lander. Jetpack fuel is so lovely, isn't it? All right. And thankfully we didn't get any disconnects this time. Last time we streamed, we had quite a few disconnects going on. It was kind of an issue. Grab. Fine. Fine. Board. All right. We have our sample. We have our data. I don't really think we want to go anywhere else. This is really a down and up thing. But we got everything off of alpha site that we wanted, so that's good. That's kind of the goal. So I think we're about to take off. Which way though? I think I'm going to take off towards north. Get ourselves as close to the polar orbit as possible. Because then we'll be going this way. With this as the top, this is the bottom. Relative to our position. Like this, and all we have to do is nudge ourselves. So if we're going... Because it's going this way. Oh, maybe we want to actually go south. Wait. No, I think... No, we're going to go north. North's better. SS on. Pilot and scientists are ready. Okay. And I think, yeah. And we go. No, that's not north. That's north. Boom. Right, we should probably deselect our target. Surface. Alright, retract our legs. That was actually a very beautiful landing, though. I'm quite happy with how that went. We've got all our mono repellent to dock. Got plenty of fuel. We're gonna burn up. We get our apoapsis up there. Vertical position, and once we're actually up here, we're gonna adjust our inclination as needed. That's quite nice. That's quite nice right there. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, amazing. Outmaneuver. Inclination worked out. Retrograde a little bit. Okay. All right, lovely. And then, which way uses less fuel? So I'm going to leave us slightly oblong, as is usual, to try and get ourselves into a position. All right. We have gotten ourselves lined up. 30 meters a second of delta V. We're good. Look at that. Oh, this game's so pretty sometimes. Like, look at this. We have our spacecraft with the lens flare, and we got the curb in the distance. The mud behind us. It's kind of cool looking. Okay. On go. As we burn. Burn, baby, burn. The map node. Okay, cool. And now we wait. I'm getting good at this. I think after having done so many different maneuvers like this, I think I'm getting better. You know, practice makes perfect. Target. Do we want to work with that? That could just be workable, maybe? No. It's not really workable. Have to do... I have to, like, burn really fast and then burn really slowly. Yeah, that's not really an acceptable window. As much as I'd like it to be. Okay, I'm gonna go around again. Okay. I guess we're gonna have to make this work. Okay. Outmaneuver. How can we make this work? See, if we're here, outmaneuver. Because you can't really just burn fast or burn slow. That's not really how space works. Space is weird. Mainly due to space not being intuitive. Like some of the ways in which you have to burn to get closer or further from a target is pretty unintuitive. Ooh. There we go. Now we got something to work with. Maybe I could have gotten away with this the first time, but it's fine. So the orbit's a bit too far out. We kind of have to pull it in and then adjust the just that a touch. Even on these tiny little editing scales, it still gets fairly finicky. Ah. Oh gosh. Pull back. Okay, what are we looking at right now here? 0.9 kilometers? That's good. It's not like it's bad at all, but okay. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful right there. Okay, we're taking that because it's nice up and close. We're going under 20 meters a second from our target. Beautiful. Just limiter down. We want this to take longer. Okay. Alright, okay. We're in position. We've got our burn ready. Bob and Bobson. I should realize the names of both Bob. Bob and Bobson are ready for the burn. And so are you, because you don't get a choice. Okay. How close are we? Oh, bloody hell. Okay. Just work on fine-tuning ourselves from here. Fine-tune the encounter. Oh, oh. Teeny, teeny, tiny little burn. Okay. That's better. That's close. That gives me something to work with. Okay, we're within 2 kilometers. I have returned, you may rejoice. I mayhaps rejoice. We're getting our final maneuver nodes ready to land at this to land at our intersect here. Trying to get them nice and tuned. Let's see, where are we off? Just hard to get a good angle. Yeah, I've got this thing where it'll adjust one thing at a time. Wait till it stops. Wait till it stops getting better, and then I work back from there. So I'm like, okay, that stopped being good. So what can I go from there? And this it's almost a dance, really. Because you get fast. Because you go faster, but then it can make But because you reach that intersect faster, you have to adjust other things. It is a dance. It is a dance. A careful dance in space. Alright. Okay, I think about half a kilometer is what we're getting here. Which is not bad by any means. Alright, how do you like to be addressed? I usually just use squirrel. Squirrel sand is fine, but I usually just use squirrel in most contexts when doing this kind of thing. That's what a lot of people just kind of default to. So, yeah. Studio properties. Here you go. I'm gonna try and make it so you can actually hear Kerbal when I'm doing these other things. Let's see. 10. There you go. You should be able to hear the music in the background now a little bit. Yeah, squirrel's fine. And we should have follow set up properly this time. Last time we did it, but now if you follow, I think it should give you a little emote up in the corner here. I hope. I really hope. Alright, Kerbal. Because I really don't have time to look up there very often. I'm very much focusing on the game. I could probably have a better setup here, but yeah. To allow me to see those. But yeah. We make progress. Alright. 4-second burn time. We want to get this as close as possible. She says it speeds up time, making it harder to be as close as possible. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. Good. What are we at? 0.6 kilometers. Okay. Never. Can I make any last minute adjustments? Is the question. I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah. That'll work. Anything to make this easier. Because really I can't see them until they're within like half a kilometer most of the time. Although it does get easier and easier every time as the station gets bigger. So I do have that benefit. And the station's lights should be on, which also helps. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, burn. Burn, baby, burn. Okay. That's good. Alright. So we are moving faster than them, I believe. Yeah, we're moving faster than them, which means once we get into position, we're going to want to burn retrograde. To slow down. My usual order of operations is burn retrograde once I get close to them, assuming I'm going faster. The other prograde if I'm going slower. To line up with the speed. And then I get all my other inclination stuff addressed. Yeah, that just makes it a bit more difficult. Thankfully, we shouldn't be going too fast compared to each other. That's our target. Let's look at target. So they are over there somewhere right now. They're still over 4 kilometers away, so that definitely makes it harder. As you'd probably guess, but they are rapidly getting closer, so. We have that. Let's get it within 1 kilometer. Whew. Don't love the game freezing like that. Not a very fun feeling when the game freezes momentarily and you're like, oh no, what happened? Alright. Target. You need to look at target. They're okay, so they're like, oh, okay, there they are. I think that's them right there. Yeah. Yep. Cool. I want to turn thrust back up. We want some power. Not all of it, but we want some power. And 0.6 kilometers our closest approach, so I think that's when it's going to be going right beside us. Okay, I'm just going to give full power for now. Remember, we want all the give this thing can give. Okay. Now. Yeah, that's what I thought. We're getting right towards it. Beautiful. It is now. Yeah, we're gonna be like right next to it. Time warping a little closer, or else we're gonna be here forever. Okay. Right. Thrust. Limiter on. I want to try and park it at the lower dock too. You are the target now. Okay, RCS on, docking mode on. Wait. We should probably first point towards our target. You know, pointing towards, the place we're trying to go would probably be smart when trying to dock to the thing. Just a thought. Okay. RCS, docking mode. Okay. Okay. We're oriented right. We're back a little bit. Oh, upside down. Oh, I don't want that. Thank you. And then down. The only issue is I only really put monopropellant thrusters on the front of the vehicle, so we do kind of run into some issues where we do end up running into the small issue where it'll torque a lot while it's moving, which is not ideal. It's not ideal. Right. Don't want to get too close too quickly. Yeah, you're the target. Good. SAS off, let it land in. Bing, bang, boom. Look at that. Yeah. All right. We did it. We're docked. Look at all these ships we have here. Look at all that station. It's quite wonderful, isn't it? All right. You. No, okay, no can get experience. That's all right. All right, okay. So we need to take Luffy back. Because they're tourists. Okay, Luffy's in there. Phoebe, and okay, cool. That's the crew we want. And then you, I want to transfer. And I want to transfer both of them to the mobile processing lab. You transfer, mobile processing lab. And then Bob, that's what I thought, yeah. Ooh. Okay, pin that, unpin that. I'm just gonna give the two of us parachutes, just in case. I don't know if they can use them, but I think it's better than nothing. Alright, pin that. Out and out. I want to make sure the return mission has as much fuel as it needs. Okay, you. Okay, we did have experiments from our scientist. I know that. I think it was... Continue doing research. Where did it go? I know there's a way to, like, pull all the research from location. Because this Bob's a scientist. The transfer Bob. Oh, I can't. How do I transfer you over? Let's transfer any science a little bit in there. Cause okay, Phoebe, you get moved out. Bobson, transfer Bob into here. And then I need this to oh wait. The experiment probably went into that. Open. We just need to click on one of the containers here. Collect all. Cool. We have our data from the ground back in our vehicle. We need to transfer Bob back into that vehicle. Ugh. So I got new headphones, and I'm still trying to figure out how to get them to fit a little better on my ears. And then we need Phoebe to transfer back in. All right. And for the fun of it, Bobson. Yeah, Bobson, you are gonna go in the cupola because the cupola is cool. What does it look like? In the cupola. Ooh, it is a control point. Left the emergency slide in the bottom of the right cabinet. Yes, they had all the sounds. Nice. Look at that. We can look into space. Maybe, you know, maybe I'll do something fun. What if I... Can I rotate this mass? Is it even going to be possible? Okay, control point from here. I'm not sure if I can rotate this. Oh, well, I can. I immediately regret it. That was a bad decision. I should have just accepted that it's stuck like this. Okay. Control from here. Undock. Okay. That's right, no monopropellant again. I keep on forgetting to put more monopropellant in these crafts. It's an issue. Oh, we're stuck in docking mode. Close shield. We have enough power. I know we have enough fuel to get back. It's just actually getting it back. So, part is right now, I have not gotten back in a hot minute. It's been a minute since I've done a return trip. I kind of need to get this done in half an hour because I don't want to be here forever. So, burn out of the mun. I burn, add maneuver. Ah. And then we can add a maneuver here. And then we just... Yeah, there's so much fuel on this thing. It's got so much fuel. It's way more than it needs, and I don't care. Anyways. What's the minute full? Alright. Alright. To our node. I think 2 more maneuver nodes. A couple more minutes, and we get to see at least a re-entry. We at least get a re-entry today, which is probably very hot. To have, yeah. Anyways, yeah. Alright. Don't care, we can really burn whenever. Yeah, the most fun part about these kind of burns when you're like really when you're kind of between Kerbin and the Mun is that because there's such a relatively big target, we're not trying to do any interplanetary shenanigans. It ends up being a very easy thing. Ah. It's fine. Okay. Oop. Now to our next node. Jeez, it's a long time to that node. Oh, wait. Oh, no wonder. No wonder it's such a long time to that node. Okay, whatever. I don't want to be here forever, so we're going to burn retrograde. We're just going to get ourselves back. Slowing down. Yeah, I really should only fill these return shuttles with like half the fuel. Enough that we have room for like improvement, but it also means that we can refuel the main ship too, if need be, which is always helpful. Whew. Just to not have to worry about it. Yeah, because we only need like half of that liquid fuel. Let's watch our periapsis points. I usually like to get that within like 30,000 kilometers. That's usually pretty safe because it means you won't bounce off the atmosphere. And it also means you aren't on a collision course with the planet. It saves a little bit of the, it saves some of your shield. Which, I mean, doesn't really matter, but it saves money. It's nice. We'll warp here. It's like, oh wow, you have so much Delta V, and it's like you get there and you're just going so fast. Anyways, we should probably decouple that. Get ourselves into retrograde. And RCS is off. Electric charge is good. Retract panel, retract panel. But we shouldn't be burning through charge that quickly. Ooh. Well, I was kind of hoping that would have more. Yeah, because we've got so much battery here, it shouldn't be an issue. I should be able to close the panels. Their closing animation is very neat looking. Alright. Let's get ourselves to the Carmen line. And we shall descend. I like to be present for, it's one of the most fun parts of the game. Not even because it's that dangerous once you learn how to do it. But just because it's very fun to watch it all heat up. Get messy. Alright, yeah, we're catching the atmosphere. You can see it in the periapsis now. There we go. There's the atmosphere. Oblitter, heating up. What is this? Oh. I didn't know those were peeking out. That's probably not great. Anyways. There we go. Look at that. Nice, lovely deceleration. It's quite crazy how hot things get. It's quite crazy how hot things get, even when we're like decelerating relatively slowly. Just because we're moving so fast. That's probably fine. Probably wasn't anything important. But yeah. The ablator, doing its job! So we come in hot. Okay. Oh yeah, we're over. Are we over? Yeah, we're over land. We might not be by the time we're finished with this burn, but you know. Look at that, there's the mine, all the way in the distance. Just where we were. Yeah. It's got a huge ablator for what we really use it for. Around here. Woohoo! Actually doing really nice. We have such a nice low angle into the atmosphere. Not like we're pounding into it. Makes re-entry easier. Reduces some of the heat buildup. And yeah, it just makes re-entry easier. Reduces heat buildup. Yeah. A little bit longer, but is really a little bit of extra length an issue? Argue that it's not. I wonder what it looks like inside. Hot. It looks hot. How is everyone doing? How's chat doing? Hope you are all having a good day, good time, as we finish up our mission. Drag chutes, go. SAS, off. We are on land. it's fine. It's gonna take so long for us to get down there. It's like, oh no, you're going so fast. It's gonna crash. No. No, it won't. Because it seems like we're going really fast, and then the big parachutes are about to catch. And it's over like nothing. No, I'm very happy. I'm very happy with how this went. We got all of our stuff done in 3 hours. Under 3 hours, really. Even with having to restart once. Which is pretty hot. We're getting a nice, safe landing back onto the Mun. And yeah. We'll get within like 50 meters, will slow us down, yeah. There we go. There we go. The recover vessel. And I think we might have enough science for a decent upgrade. We'll have to check. Rendezvous. They don't have that anymore. Just stuck there. Woo. Alright. Recovery of a vessel from order on the bond. That's just some science. And then 88 science. We like that. Some money back. And yes, we returned some tourists. So that's always good. I hate the atmospheric stuff. It's so annoying to do things on the planet. Let's see. Build a new surface outpost on the Mun. Has an antenna, docking port, and can generate power. Place a movement launch. 8 Kerbals. 1,000 units of monopropellant. Well, I mean, I was basically already planning to do that. So, yeah, I was already planning to do that, so I'm going to accept that. Explore Minmus. Always good to take those. A Class D asteroid. I'd rather not. I mean, it's a lot of money, but eh. I think we're good here. Anyways, R&D. Look at this. We have 125, which is not enough for anything. Oh no. Yeah. For you, House of Atreus Gaming. I'll probably do the that other science research another day. It'll be a little bit, which should be nice, but right now I am. Yeah, we're basically out of time. There's not enough time to do anything else. So. Oh, I need to do that. I need to appropriately so one of the things that we have on the Mun, right, is you have our space station. Issue is it's not classified as one. So I think we should change that. In space station, how do I reclassify it? There's a way to. I know there's a way to change its classification. I just don't know how. Because I have it operating at the space station. Let's see. What would it change? Space. Let's see. Wait, how to change track topics type KSP? Change name and reclassify. Oh, am I just blind? You can rename objects in the tracking station. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's where I am. Oh, I'm flying it now. Click the ship on the left side. Select the eye icon on the right and click the orange bar with the name. That is so helpful because I know I've done it before. That's why I'm so confused why I can't actually see it. Can I don't, because I don't think I can reclassify it from here. That's why I was a little annoyed. Let's see. Orange bar. Okay, tracking station. I thought it would just take me back to the tracking station. No, it didn't. It's mean. Oh, sorry. I don't have. I need this. I forget I have a mute button on my mouse. I should have used that. Ah. There we go. Is this where I change it? So click the ship on the left side, the orange bar. Ah, there we go. Station. Accept. Let's see. Here, yeah, you also need to be classified as space station. You need to be classified as a space station. I've put up a couple stations for some people for some missions. I know they actually know how to rename them. It's pretty nice. Your ship, you should be classified as a lander. And I think, yeah, and you're supposed to be a space plane here. But that, yeah, plane's fine. Oh, what's the, oh, probe. Relay, oh, okay. I see. A little confused for a moment. Anyways, yes. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming to the stream. I had a good afternoon. It was very fun. Oh, yes. I had a good time. I hope that y'all did too. Oh dear. Wrong thing. I hope that y'all had a good time too. I quite enjoyed it. Yeah. Have a good afternoon. I hope. Hope it goes well. I believe same time tomorrow. Same time Thursday and Friday. I might be doing something Thursday. I might be doing something on Saturday, but I know Thursday, Friday, same time.